So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Xion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Xion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Dahnan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true Sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Xion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Xion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Xion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as Law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
It's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the damning puppets we dealt with outside.
Take this! It's over!
Going in!
Meanwhile ahead. The enemy will hard too.
We'll soon see about that!
Double demon fang!
This guy is mine!
Double demon fang!
Scream.
Not today!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
It's over!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Throwing right spear!
Their arts were interrupted!
Double demon fang! On your knees!
Denied!
Now I'm in the groove! In a bind? Now you see what I can do!
Here I come!
Benedict.
I'll get it you here
Double
now!
demon fang!
That frickin' does it!
I'm not done!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Shy.
That frickin' does it!
This one's mine!
Finish you here and now!
This one's mine!
No escape!
Make it rain!
Double demon fang!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination, and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Xion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate. So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renaissance and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
reflexes will not serve you well here.
Shattering the pieces!
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take
Bloody Hallway!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Can you take it? Not so fast! Begin!
Let me help!
Does it hurt? Scream, bathed in blood.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A scream bathed in blood, rending you a bloody hallway!
Do you require a hand?
Hurricane Strike! Going in!
No further!
You're mine!
You're mine!
Here goes! Make it rain! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Discourteous, aren't you?
You're mine!
Hurricane Strike! Going in!
You're mine!
Bloody hallway!
Hurricane Strike!
Blood, rending you a bloody hallway!
Rising light!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Freeze
Eat
Lancer!
dirt!
Into the
Begin!
shadows! This one!
You're mine!
Going in!
This is looking good!
Grant me the strength to march on! Lionheart!
Going in!
Double demon!
And this one's mine! Hurricane Strike!
Reflect thy shade! They smite with blackened blade!
Let me help! First aid!
Execution!
Trigger blade!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! By the power of Here's the healing arm! First aid!
Bloody howling!
This isn't ideal.
They smite with
Their arms were interrupted. Here's a healing arm! It's weakened!
This ends now!
They smite with blackened blade!
Make it rain! Annihilation! Mega ray!
Execution!
Ridwell! Frozen! Hammer! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Burn in hell!
Can you take it?
Discharge!
I finish it! In an instant! Impact block!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us? Let's see what you've got.
Is it in the sky?
Rending you apart!
No arm's being interrupted.
Was that statue-wielding art? Now I've seen everything!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Can't get out of this! I'll take you! Not so fast!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Now it's my turn!
How about this?
Can you take it? Not so fast!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll thank you! Not so fast!
It's over!
Can you take it? Take this! Now it's my turn! How's this?
Going in!
Take this! I'll thank you!
Rising Fist!
Here I go!
Scream faith and blood! Rending!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
A scream faith and blood! Rending you apart! Bloody Harley! Scream faith and blood! Rending you apart! Bloody Harley!
Here's a healing art!
Reflect on thy sin!
Their arts were interrupted!
You're mine!
Can you take it?
Tiger Blade! Going in!
You're mine!
Far enough!
Here's a healing art! First aid! It's weakened!
This ends now!
Reflect on thy sin! Now or never!
Finish it! Take
Mom, get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Here's
Reflect
flame
on
fury! Laser clear! Here's evil! Going in! Freeze land going in!
Execution!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lunar corruption!
Aw, two shots come over!
In a
Here,
bind?
let me help! This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
Will this help?
Crescent
Healing circle!
Devastation!
Can you take it?
Searing flame! Reload!
Take this!
Mega ray! Aw, two
Come on!
Rising Wyvern!
Reflect on thy sin!
Radiant!
This one's mine!
Will this help?
Can you take it?
I'm gone!
Here's a healing art!
Nothing gets by me!
Reflect on thy sin!
Here goes!
They smite with blackened blade!
Swallow Blade!
I'm gone!
Rising Wyvern!
Execution! This one's mine!
By the power
Rising
of
Wyvern!
This one's mine!
Alphen! This
Consider yourself finished!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Hey, Shion? Do you, you know...
What is it?
Do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria... You know. If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks.
Anytime, Rinwell.
Dispose of the trash. Here, let me
Begin! Take this!
This one's mine! Tiger Blade! Idiot! Discard! Mega Blade!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Begin! It's time! Can you take it? Can't get out of this!
Curse! Double Demon Fang!
Does it hurt?
This one's mine! Healing Circle!
Bring your death. Does it hurt? Begin! Take this! It's okay!
Raining Flash! Curse!
I'll face you!
Sword Rain
Not so
Alpha!
fast!
Stream! Gemini Aqua!
I'll face you!
Searing Flame! Reload! Hurricane
Scream, bathed in blood, rending you apart! Bloody howling! Begin!
Flame of Fury! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Take this!
Magical Spray! Hurricane Strike!
Reflect on that. They smite with blackened blade!
Here's a healing art! This one's
Execution!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Bathed in blood, rending you apart! Bloody howling! Scream, bathed in blood, rending you apart!
I'm all stuffed up! Look sharp! I'll
Grant
heal
me
you!
the strength to march on! Lion
Healing
Heart!
Circle!
Double Demon Fang!
Begin! Now you see what I can do!
Mirage!
Now or never!
Searing Flame! Going in!
Reflect on thy sin! Look sharp! They smite with blackened blade!
I'm out of ammo!
Execution!
I can feel my power growing!
Let's dispose of the
Scream,
trash.
bathed in blood, rending you apart! Bloody howling! Scream, bathed in blood, rending you apart! Bloody...
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Got fires!
I got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Reflect
All
on thy
yours.
sins. They smite with blackened blade!
Alphen, this ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial
Reflect
Spear.
on thy
Pierce
sins.
evil.
They smite with blackened blade! Take this!
Here I go. One more. Ready. Going in.
Finish it!
Glacial Spear.
In an instant! Impact Block!
I feel sprightlier than before.
see what you've got.
Rising Wyvern!
Going in!
Can't get out of this! Can you take it? Can you take it? Take this!
Double Demon Fang!
Scream and Astral Art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Bloody holy!
Rising Falcon!
Going in! Eagle Spear! Pierce the eagle! I never miss!
Reflect on thy sin. They smite with blackened blade.
This one's
Execution!
Searing Blade!
Here, let me help!
Blade!
First aid!
Not so fast. Can you take it?
This one's mine!
Does it hurt?
Soaring Hit! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika!
Eagle Ray!
Here!
They smite with blackened blade.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. That's far enough!
Burn in hell! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Demon Fang!
Flying free! If they just this strong, it'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Demon Fang!
Double Demon Fang! Destruction!
In a bind?
I never miss!
Eternal Devastation!
Begin!
Here I go!
Demon Fang!
Reflect on thy sin. They smite with blackened
Redwell!
blade.
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Here I go!
Reflect on thy sin.
Magna Ray!
They smite with
Take
blackened
this!
blade.
You're finished! Devastation!
Execution!
Living Sword! Rising Falcon!
By the power of
Dragon Swarm!
Begin! You're mine!
Demon Fang!
Are you will?
charge!
I'll face you!
You're mine!
Not so fast! Begin! Does it hurt?
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! I'll face you!
Lunar Rondo! Rising
Everlasting Dark! Demon Lash!
This one's mine! Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer! Radiant Pierce!
Can you take it? My exploits are bearing fruit.
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
I think you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly alone, that thought can get you through a lot. See? Even Hootle knows you're not alone.
I'm glad to have you in my corner, Hootle.